now. It's part 2. So you guys have crossed the gorge. It's the end of your travel day. I'll give you guys as nothing accosts you during the night.
Woo!
And you're able to rest in the relatively serene jungle surrounding here. There's plentiful game and beautiful forests and rocky outcroppings, and you're happy, and it's the best you've felt in at least a day.
Exactly. I get my acid finally.
Woo!
Do you though? Yeah.
I will burn the incense
Thank you,
block
Pat.
that I have, so nobody needs to use
Okay.
insect salve.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I've been carrying this thing for like 2 months now, and
Basically use them.
Good time.
Oh my god, those eggs are so hot. Oh, it's burning. Oh god.
Serves you right.
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh god, drink some juice.
There's more juice.
oh, it's so sour.
Oh god. It went down the road too.
Are they spicy or are they
She's trying to kill me.
hot temperature-wise?
Both.
Cool. Go.
All right, now you have a decision. Wait, what's this? Oh, your brain state.
Yeah.
The day dawns ahead of you. No. Shush. It is 10 degrees colder than normal today.
Oh.
Oh. 10 degrees Celsius, right?
No, Fahrenheit. Apparently. Stupid American.
I think it's Celsius. I'm gonna believe that.
Let's see how much rain there is today. It is lightly raining today.
Go.
And so you have a choice ahead of you. You're not really sure. So the river, it obviously continues south-ish, but it seems to have taken a slightly southwesterly course from last when you saw it. So you're not sure now, obviously, where Kir Sabal is on this side, how far from the river it is, how far south it is exactly. So here you have a choice to make as to what direction you want to travel in. Do you head straight south? Do you head southwest or southeast?
Definitely not southeast, I feel like.
Yeah, I think we should continue following the river. Only because Azaka specifically did mention the Olong River past Laughing Gorge. So maybe we should follow that until at least we get past the Laughing Gorge, maybe. Fully.
Or do we, like... It seems like the gorge, you know, is kind of going at an angle, so if we just go directly south, we'll still kind of be following it. And then...
Yeah, and then go southwest.
And then go southwest. So from here, directly south, and the next day, that way, and see where we're at.
Yeah, because the only real information we have is farther south 10-day Olong River past Laughing Gorge. That's like it. Oh, and a note that it's on a swamp, so we can look out for a swampy area.
Yeah, it's before the swamp.
It overlooks. It's on the bluff overlooking.
Yeah. If we Masika told us when we first learned about it that on the way there, if we get to the swamp, we've gone too far.
Good to know.
Okay.
Do we want to go look at the frog as I hold up my treasure map?
That might be on the other side of the river.
Where?
Well, that's the Tariki River, right? Isn't it? Or is that Olong?
We don't know, but it's east of us now, or west of us.
Oh,
Southwest.
Yeah.
Beyond where the ridge is. Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
I mean, I
mean,
think
maybe
we
we'll
should, Jonah, but I don't know.
Across it.
I think maybe we try and hit that on the way back to port.
Back, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think we should for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get to Kir Sabal, they might have an idea of what it might indicate. Oh, it could be There, I'm pretty sure there's
Uptown
one of the
shrines.
Uptown shrines. I'm pretty sure there's a frog as one of them too.
Oh.
Let me think back. You don't have to wait for me. We can
Okay.
decide.
Considering you're
stuff
not going
while
there for potentially weeks, we could probably
Exactly.
move on.
No, I
There's a Grum.
unless anybody
Yeah, it's a
disagrees, I think that going just directly south is a fine enough way to go for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I might scout not for hazards this time, but for
Points
see
of
if there's anything
interest.
interesting. Yeah,
Sure.
maybe get a better sense of if we're
Best-
close at all.
Do you want to scout for hazards instead then?
Sure, do that. Maybe Gorthax can help me out.
Either way.
I'll never help you. Sure.
Here, Loxodon scum.
I'll continue helping
Jesus, Gorthax.
Donna Quinn, keeping us on track. Seems to
keep
work.
on track on us. That seems
better.
to be good also, so we don't waste any time possibly.
Yeah,
Alright.
then we don't have to backtrack.
Are you are you traveling normal speed?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I will look for a plant, depending on what I can look for.
Okay. Do we want what's his face to help scouting points of interest or help scouting hazards?
I mean, I would be surprised if we
Awesome.
were right next door. So I think focusing on hazards for now is still good, and then maybe when we think we're closer, we focus on points of interest if it's not
Makes
immediately
sense.
obvious where the bluff is.
Sure.
Because I mean, like we could kind of tell the plateaus for Umbala. We knew them from pretty far away.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So in this particular terrain, Jonah, you could search for, given the hex you're in, you could search for, this is rocky terrain, so you could search for Citronella, Kaith, or
Shit.
Yeah, we'll do Kate.
do Kaith? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've only got a little bit of cave.
It's been a long time since you've been able to search for that. That's awesome.
All right. Let's see what happens. Roll me your navigation.
And Archie was helping with that again, right?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's roll. So who's scout? Oh, they have the map.
I mean, I'm still beating 10, but
Let's go scout. So, Aelin, you're searching for points of interest, which also, incidentally, is like the terrain in the surrounding hexes too.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Points of interest / terrain is the same. Okay. And Gorthax is trying to scout for hazards.
He's
he's gonna help that.
Oh, Baz
assisting
is.
me.
Okay.
Well,
Or are you helping him?
I'll ask Gorthax.
He's not good at it.
Oh, never mind. I'll do it.
We'll combine our brains. Huh?
I've never seen this much green before.
What are these trees?
Like,
God, it's
little
really
boat
wet
to
out
grow
here.
up.
All I know is water and caves. Okay, so yeah, and then we've got nobody defending, yeah,
Yeah.
That's right.
and nobody communicating. So foraging for Kaith. So nobody's foraging for food or water.
Yeah, because I think we're okay on
We're okay on
food.
water, and we can do rations for today.
Go,
Yeah.
Jonah. You have advantage on this. Oh, come on. So bad.
Nope.
Kate, man, it's rare.
It is.
Oh,
It is rare.
Great
So
stuff.
the day passes with no Kaith in sight, unfortunately. However, wait, did you roll for hazards? I can't remember. Yeah, you did. Sorry.
Yeah.
I rolled for points of interest. Baz rolled for hazards.
Right. Rocket, be quiet!
Oh no, he's fine. Don't yell at him.
Silence! I'm just kidding. I would never do that. You're a good boy. I will squirt you with this water gun, though.
He's barely making noise. He's like huffing. It's
So,
cute.
as you head south, let's do the scouting for. I'm sorry. Now I'm really am choking on race.
Oh no.
I'm okay. So, let me see what is here. I'm gonna move it off here so you can't cheat. Okay, so Aelin, the surrounding terrain. So this is starting from the hex that the current star is in. To the southwest there, so the river does actually turn back around and reconnect with that hex directly south for you. So that's kind of like undead territory jungle along the edge of a rocky terrain there, where the gorge is, if that makes sense. And then the one directly south of you is following the gorge for the full hex. To the southwest of where you are here, that's hex there.
East.
Yep. Southeast, that hex there is heavy jungle entirely. And as you traverse along the eastern side of this gorge, you can't. So it doesn't really make sense that you could scout the west bank, right? You can't cross
it'd
the
just be
gorge.
things I can see. Like I'm probably climbing some trees and kind of getting a bit of a
fair
vantage
enough.
point if I can. But
yeah. So
it wouldn't be like detailed stuff on the ground.
Yeah, so you can't really tell if this is undead territory here, but it is definitely a little bit of light jungle, but heavier jungle beyond that. You don't see any points of interest. Directly south of where you'll end up here is the gorge continues for at least another 10 miles southwards along that through there. And then finally, this hex over here is almost entirely... the edge of the gorge just barely touches it, but that hex is almost entirely heavy jungle as well.
Okay.
And no points of interest that you spotted at all.
Right.
So it's just jungle travel.
Yep.
You don't seem to get lost, as far as you can tell, as you're traveling. You guys can... But in the morning, something happens. Where are you? You're in rocky terrain? I don't even know. I've never used this table. I have no idea what exists here.
This wasn't used for Mbala?
It was not. Oh,
Good
God.
to know.
What could it be?
1 die 20 stone giants.
Stop. Why do you go to that? I was thinking
1 die 20.
I was thinking 1 die 20 coffee plants.
I know, Rocket, but you can't have it.
But I
I
want
love
it.
eggs. They're so gluten.
I'll let you roll this. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it. Screw you guys. You don't get to roll. I'll do it.
We hate rolling dice.
Hostile environment.
Mid-morning, you come across... I thought it was going to be something more dangerous. Maybe it is. It's a bad sign either way. You come across a headless humanoid in explorer's clothing, hung upside down from a tree. There are 6 crude spears thrust symmetrically throughout its body, like just kind of like crisscrossing through its torso, just kind of like these crude spears. Sorry, not explorer's clothing. As far as you can tell, so the head is nowhere to be found, but the robes have a very distinctive look. You've seen robes like this before, a distinctive red color, kind of scholarly looking robes.
Is it like the robes that the Wizard of Thay was wearing?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Were his robes distinctive at all, or did they look like every other Red Wizard of Thay robes?
I don't think you studied his robes too much in detail, and it was weeks ago, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I need that keen mind feat, man.
I mean, well, first I want to scan the perimeter, see, does it seem like there's anybody around, any dangerous creatures or folks?
Movement
No,
of sorts.
not that you can see, but you can only see like 10-15 feet.
Hmm.
Like you can't see super far with all the rocks and the jagged outcroppings
Okay.
and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, do you think that we should cut him down? I mean, it seems wrong to leave him up there.
Yeah, maybe we could just quickly bury him.
Does the orientation of it, like, I don't know, remind me of anything? Like, does it look...
It's a body hanging from his ankles upside down with his head off with spears through it.
So is he like swinging from a tree?
Or are the
spears holding him up?
No, he's got like vines around his ankles. He's hanging from the side of a tree with spears, or from a branch of a tree, upside down, head gone, spears through his torso.
I see.
Could be a trap.
I say we just continue on. It's nobody that we know. We're in the middle of the jungle. There's a body hanging in us for no reason.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much you guys know about the Wizards of Thay, but they're not, generally speaking, good people.
Yeah,
How old?
Maybe this guy was the exception.
Like I say, we could chop him down, but I don't think we should I don't think we should stick around in the jungle and stuff to bury him specifically.
Well, to be fair, Archie does have a way to pretty quickly dig a hole. It wouldn't take terribly long.
Yeah. Plus, maybe we can look at him and see what happened.
True. Maybe he has some kind of possession on him that could give us a bit of a clue as to what happened.
Or we can look at the spears and maybe see where they came from.
I'm going to start climbing the tree.
How high up is it?
I mean, you can reach the rope with
Yeah,
your
that
sword
was
from the ground.
right. That was my question.
He's not like hanging like way above. He's like literally hanging. You can just go whack and cut him
okay.
down.
Oh,
Then I will. Yeah.
you sure? I thought Baz maybe just wanted to climb a tree.
I didn't. I in my mind's eye, he was higher up. So.
Fair enough. But yes, I can.
I'm gonna step back.
I should.
The body falls to the ground with a thud.
How old does it look?
Make a medicine check.
Okay. I don't know why I keep asking these questions. I'm awesome at it.
Given the amount of decay and bugs and stuff, he's probably been dead for maybe a couple days.
Okay. Fresh, but not today fresh.
You want to start digging a hole?
Yes, I will start earthing
Anybody wanna?
a hole.
Yeah, I will look through his clothing, pockets, stuff like that, see if there's anything I can find.
And I will assist him with looking.
Sure.
I'm just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, digging through the pockets and robes. If he had anything of value, he's been looted. There's nothing. Empty pockets. No gear, no food, no gems, nothing of interest.
No tattoos or anything on his skin?
Nope.
It would probably be on his head.
Fingernails.
That's a good point, actually. It probably would be on his head.
Well, unfortunately, I can't figure out if this is specifically the angry, upset guy that we met with, but
Well, we know there were other Red Wizards of Thay as well.
I thought he just had like.
Well, no,
bodyguard.
but that tablet that we found talked of Red Wizards of Thay being here. I assumed that meant more than just the one guy.
When was that?
Over time. Hold on.
The tablet that we're still carrying.
The tablet that I'm carrying, yeah. Let me... Omuin tablet. To the esteemed Vandra Shadowmantle, emissary of the Sorcerer King and Grand Zulker of Thay, Sastam. On behalf of the Eternal Lord, may his vile authority reign forever. Allow me to welcome you to this forsaken land. Do you want me to keep going?
No, sorry.
So yeah, it was the one from Mr. Withers. That was like, I await his voice and architect at the seek the black pillar, the shard of darkness that rests where Napaka once ruled and where the spirits rest.
And we know that the Thayans are here because they're interested in out in artifacts and powerful weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, again, that they're generally speaking evil people.
Evil.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've dug a hole.
I will place him in said hole.
I will move the earth on top of it.
Okay.
That probably didn't take more than 5 minutes.
Probably not.
Keep moving then.
Yeah. While we continue moving, do the spears, like as we're marching away, do the spears look like goblin or are they metal, obsidian? Do they have, like...
They are very crude, kind of wood with stone tips, like lashed to it with vines. So very crude looking spears.
Nothing like the cannibals?
Batiri.
Similar in design, like similar make,
Okay,
but
to
then
the
like
cannibal.
primitive kind of, no metal, just stone and wood weapons.
Okay, but not obsidian.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, other than that, the rest of the day passes without incident.
However,
Cool.
it is the 23rd of Ches, and there is a log entry. What is this? The plus
Thanks,
one
Drop.
Chewinga charm expires.
yeah.
Maybe we should have fought the statue.
How many days have you guys been traveling? 1, 2, 3.
A lot.
1, 2, 3,
5.
4. This will be 5.
Yeah, because you moved 2 in that one day, and 2
We
in the
moved 2
first
in one day.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. It is 40 degrees hotter than normal today.
Jesus.
I can't believe how
God.
often I've rolled that. Such a low chance. But so it's a super hot day, double water required. There's no rain today at all.
In monsoon season?
I don't make
Apparently
the rules, I just enforce them.
Not actually monsoon season. That's lies.
I mean, you
I
were
suppose
told
you're,
that was the start of monsoon season. Maybe it's a
I
little
suppose
late
you're
this
right.
year.
I suppose
This
your
is the
base
opposite
deck is,
of monsoon season. This is like
Dry
Global
season. Dry
Global
season.
warming is affecting everything.
Maybe it's not so soon season.
Hey, hey.
To be fair, the monsoon season can vary. It
well,
Or can.
So,
You
does it
defend
expire at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day?
We'll say the end of the day. Because I don't know. So we'll say the
I
end
think
of the day.
I picked one.
Yeah.
put it back.
I honestly can't remember exactly. So we'll say it's the end of the day.
I mean, we got it at the end of the day.
There you go.
Because
End of the day it
Chewingas
is.
show up later.
Yeah.
All right. So you know the terrain. Alan, you got the lay of the land yesterday. So where would you guys like to
Yeah.
go, and at what speed?
Normal speed.
Almost
follow the river.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're just continuing
so-
to follow the gorge, right?
Well,
so
yeah, I
we
mean,
have to
like-
go southwest, east.
I think, yeah, we have, if we want to stay up on the kind of cliff face, the cliff edge, I should say, it seems like we have to go to the southeast.
Okay.
Well, we can't cross unless we're planning to fly across again. We
Yeah,
have to continue on this side. So
yeah.
Okay. So southeast it is. Normal pace.
Mhm.
Any changes in what you guys are doing?
Should we be
We
foraging
should-
for water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Since we
I'll
need
forage
double
for water
food.
instead of looking for points of interest, but
Well-
somebody else should forage for water as well.
Well, we're all filled up, right? So we all have enough water to get us through, right? Because we each have 2 water skins. So we need double water, so that's... Right? So technically, we're fine for the day. We'll just be out
And
completely.
if it doesn't rain tomorrow, then we're fucked.
Then we're fucked. Yeah.
Well, you can
Yeah,
fill
so
up 4.
we can-
You have the water jug tonight at the end.
Yeah,
of the
so we'll have enough to fill up 1 water skin. Because we'll get 8 from the jug.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
1 each.
rather forage. At
1
least
each
one
for
person,
us.
maybe not 2, but
Okay.
Okay.
So we're skipping points of interest in doing foraging instead, or
that's what I'm doing. Yes.
would it be who is it better for Baz or you to look for water? Basically, is the
I mean, it's. I have a +4 survival.
I have a +6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I think it's probably better for.
So Aelin looks for food. You do hazards with the guy's help.
Let's
Hazards or point
have
of interest?
hazards. Let's have Gorthax maybe assist Aelin. I think foraging for water is probably
More important.
more important considering the heat and the no rain.
Okay.
Sure.
I assume that means Donna Quinn is navigating.
I will help.
And you're helping. And what's Jonah doing today?
8.
Sorry?
Looking for
Okay.
cave.
Oh, okay.
Same thing. Before we get out of the rocky terrain.
Sure. Okay. Good. Navigation.
Navigation go.
Okay. Mapping. Then scouting for hazards with advantage, yeah? Because you're using the guy's help.
No, he's helping me.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
straight.
he's
Straight
helping you.
roll
Sorry,
for
sorry. Yeah,
hazards.
yeah. Straight roll. Okay. Nobody's defending. So then foraging with advantage because you got the guy's help. For the food and water, and then we'll do...
Fuck.
Okay. So that's... that is still a success. So you can do a d6 plus wisdom.
Oh, nice.
Can't charge my
Nicely
staff, but I can
Well
find food.
That's helpful. 9, awesome.
Yeah.
And then for Keith with advantage because of your thing.
Go, Jonah, go.
Gonna go. Oh,
Oof.
is that enough? Wait, what is it?
No.
Keith is 15, so no, unfortunately.
Arts.
All right, so nobody was defending, and that's nobody was looking for points of interest. So let's see what happens today. Well, nothing happened. Wait, in the morning.
However,
Oh, I get to roll on that same table again. Wow, it's crazy because it's the morning.
New stuff.
we have had like something happen every single day.
Yeah, but also nothing happened.
True.
Whoa, okay, no problem. You guys are-
Let me find a battle map.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
And you rolled what on your hazards? Uh-huh. And nobody's defending? Okay.
No.
Well,
It's fucking cannibals.
Wow.
something's happening and you guys are not ready. You didn't see it coming and nobody's got their eyes peeled when they come out. So this is while you're still kind of near the edges of the rocks a little bit.
Cool. Do you want to just use the bridge map?
Let's go back across the
Oh,
bridge.
you say that like I don't have just a gigantic list of just massive maps.
I believe you have a list of gigantic maps.
I mean, they're all huge. Everybody knows that.
So big.
Rocky Mountain Pass?
We haven't shared it yet.
Rocky Mountains.
Rocky Mountain Pass. Stepped Mountain Climb? Sure,
Yeah,
I like
that's
this
fun.
one. This is a good map. Looks pretty cool. Rocket
As long as
Quiet!
it's an acceptable size.
He likes the map.
Rocket, I said be quiet. Is there a grid on here? Oh, that's
Are you getting
grid.
Rocket in trouble, Brad?
That grid's too small or too large. Okay, that's perfect. I don't have the time nor the inclination to put any fancy lighting on this, so let's just toss you guys down on the map. And then I'll share it with you.
Here comes.
Archie, you're right here, way out in the open, away from everybody else, completely vulnerable.
That sounds about right.
That is our moving order.
Helping me navigate, you think I'd at least be with her?
I mean, yeah,
I'd be
you're also out there, way far away.
I'm also swimming with the crocodiles. They looked friendly.
I'm up a tree.
Alan, you
Looking
were
for water.
Wait, what were you doing? You were looking for water, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense that you're down here near this foliage, looking for like a natural spring or some shit. Gorthax is.
There must be water under this
Gorthax
bush.
was helping you, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's near where you are. Jonah, you were off looking for Kaith in like rocky terrain. I'm gonna put you way over here. Not way over.
On a different map.
A totally different map. Who am I missing? 1, 2, 3,
Baz.
4. Baz.
Gerald.
Oh, Gerald's next to Archie. Baz, what were you doing?
I was scouting for
Hazards.
the thing that is about to attack us.
Okay, so you got the high ground. You were trying to get a good lookout. Didn't help you, but you were trying to get a good lookout. So you're gonna be up here. You're a little maybe not that far from the party, but you're up there. All right. Let's toss these fuckers onto the map. Coming for you guys.
Spence is killing me.
You bored, Liz? Need some more excitement? Well, it's coming.
Oh, I don't want it.
It's like
I don't want. Yeah, the
a
alcohol.
whole bunch of grungs or
Caffeine, Brad. Not
That's what I was
alcohol.
looking for.
Ah,
I know, it's huge.
No, it's not that bad.
ah.
It's much better than some others.
It's gonna be the fucking. It's not gonna be the cannibals. It's gonna be the were-tigers.
Fucking.
Oh, that would be a very quick TPK. If
I mean,
it was
real,
a pack of
real kick in the
were-tigers.
balls. Well, and also, we don't have a Zaka to be like, yeah, they're cool.
So
But
you
we can
suddenly,
be like, we met this dude.
I mean, these aren't real steps; they're just natural slopes in the terrain, right?
Sure.
As you guys are wandering through, this is where you are. So see how I kind of spread you out just a little bit, doing your various roles. When suddenly there's a piercing shriek from the sky, and you see creatures swooping down towards you. Hungry looks in their eyes. They are.
This is a good sign.
Oh, is there a
Pterodon.
picture? Yeah, they look
His-
like large, leathery, winged, bird-like creatures with sharp-looking beaks. They're not overly large. You've seen much larger flying around the skies of Chult, but they are coming at you, fast and furious as they're dive-bombing from the sky, swooping in for the kill.
Pterodons.
The peace silent, Brad.
Pteron.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them coming in from the south, but there's a few wheeling around in the sky up directly above you guys, as well.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Doom, 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 doom.
Jesus.
Can you spell that, please?
Holy
You said-
shit, Gorthax, you
Pteron.
monster.
You said you could roll Gerald with the NPCs, right?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Let me do that.
You
Initiative. Roll NPC initiatives. Did it work?
And yeah.
Yep.
Jonah and Gerald rocketing to the top.
Yes,
All right,
right.
everybody's rolled. Here we go.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
were these things? These things weren't stealthy. Wait, what's that?
I didn't mean to. There we
What
go.
are you doing?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I have a +1 to my initiative. I have a 0 dexterity modifier.
Did you not remove the blessing from the church
Well,
from way
I
back when?
think probably, but I can't figure out where
The little
that is.
lasso. Oh,
There it is, the
little
lasso.
lasso
Thank
thing.
you. Yeah, no, I didn't remove that.
Cheater. For the next 10 sessions, you have -1 initiative to balance it out.
All right.
Either way, you're still at the bottom because you rolled a 2 before you re-rolled.
Should be a 1.
Technically, he rolled a 1.
It's true.
Natural 1.
1. You're at the bottom.
Oh,
All right,
baby.
they weren't sneaking up on you. Nobody's surprised, but you don't have any boons from defenders either. But the streaking is enough to give you enough of a warning that it's just initiative based. Jonah, you react first. You're off.
Right.
You're way up here.
How high in the sky are they? The two near me.
The two near you are. They are 30 feet. So they're about 50 feet above you because it's about 20 feet to the top of that higher bluff. So 50 feet up.
All right. What's the range on this? 60 feet? So no.
These ones over here are about the same, and these ones down here are kind of swooping in almost evenly with the bluff you guys are on. So
I will. I guess I'll just fire. I don't have since they're above me. I don't have do I have disadvantage on range attacks against
Nope.
them?
you get advantage if you're above them, but not the other way around. There's no.
Okay. So there's one near me. I'm just gonna fire. Throw a firebolt its way.
Nice.
You did it.
Nice.
That's enough.
Damn,
Damn.
boy.
It consumes with flame and with a screech and just pinwheels out of the sky, slamming into the ground. A charred heap.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Leave.
Good eating tonight. I'll move here.
Man, it's a shame that Aelin found all that food.
Yeah, man. Fucking great.
And
Oh. Perfect.
that's the turn.
Gerald.
I got all these berries, but no one gives a fuck.
Gerald Holt.
It's the worst day ever.
You smell the smell of chicken, like cooked chicken.
Gerald holds his action to defend me.
All right.
If anything
How
comes
fast are
in
these? Oh, shit.
range, I'm gonna get torn. It's fine.
Fast.
Don't worry,
This Pteranodon
Yes.
swoops down at you with a screech. Slamming into you with its very sharp spear-like beak. 7
Sure.
points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Fuck.
And then it kind of like, just kind of swoops right by you. Kind of swoops by and just, and then keeps going.
I will attempt.
With
I
the
will
flyby ability, it does not provoke opportunity attacks from leaving when it's attacking.
What
So-
a little shit.
But what if it does, though?
But it doesn't.
Oh. But imagine if it did.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Aelin.
Oh boy. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
4 feet. 4 feet.
And then as a bonus action,
Before beating.
I will summon the astral arms, and then I will use my action to run up next to my sister.
Hi, buddy. What's up?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Seems bad.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
that's
little buggers.
all I can do.
A lot of little puppies.
Actually, I moved to intercept. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rockets.
Man, if only they had bows.
Rockets towards you, missing. And then kind of like wheels out. Oops, too far. To there. Just kind of like curves in and pecks at you, but misses. Donequin. This guy is about. He's still kind of like almost even keel with the bluff. So he's not like higher than you currently.
Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna move over that way.
I wish there was elevation. It's fine.
And I will target all stuff that turn it on. And I will through the staff on stuff. I will use Thorn Whip. I will attack him with Thorn Whip.
What does that do, and what does it look like? I've never seen you do this before. I've never seen you do almost anything before.
Yeah, a vine-like whip, stuff like that, covered in thorns, lying out of the staff pointed at it, and that's right at it. I don't know how to. I think I do it. Okay.
Yeah, I got him.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And that pulls it 10 feet towards me. It latches onto stuff to him and pull it 10 feet right towards me.
Thorn Whip.
The creature shrieks and flaps and struggles as it gets pulled over.
And that's my turn. Get over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fucking dwarves. Gorthax kind of like trudges his way up, and he's like, "Ah, lizard birds."
Yep.
Oh, I guess I could have worked for that.
He's also like squinting and
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, "Ah."
kind of sweaty.
Hey, just stay in the shade.
He stays on the ship.
Yeah, just like move over
You know what
there.
they don't have in caves?
Then he double moves up to here. Kind of puffs a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This Pteranodon swoops past Baz, or tries to. Jesus.
They don't like me.
9 points of piercing damage. Continues this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swoops in, attacks Aelin. Missing. And just kind of wheels that way. Archie.
Cowards.
Me? Hey, it's me.
I'm just gonna pull the birds down here so you guys can smack them on the head.
I'm just gonna look at the one way out there and
Pop, pop.
try and hit it with a firebolt.
Why don't we try attacking the same ones?
Well, the ranged attackers should be going against ones that the melee people can't do.
Yeah, that's my plan. Also, this is the way I was looking.
Ooh,
Damn it.
almost knocks it out of the sky. It kind of like fumbles a bit and dips, but manages to maintain airborne.
Little bastard. Gerald. Punch.
Closest terrifying
Punch
you
the
can
closest one. Yeah.
hit. You can hit. Yeah.
Anything you can reach, Gerald.
Hit it.
Punch anything you can reach,
Any-
Gerald? Okay!
You can reach, Gerald.
Clubs Aelin in the back of the head.
Got him.
Enemies.
Knocks me down the cliff.
Gerald.
The Pteranodon dive bombs, shrieking with vicious agony at Jonah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Now he's dead.
6 points of piercing, and then it kind of like swoops back upwards to here, about 10 feet off the ground. Or actually, I guess it would be about 30 feet off the ground, but 10 feet off above where you are, Jonah.
Got it. As my reaction, can I just tell him that he's about to smell good in a second?
Sure.
It smells so good.
Yeah, eating so well today.
Oh, you're right. We can eat these things.
No, my berries.
Whoa. I was foraging all day.
Yeah, like 3 lizards.
Okay,
Please.
so this one, kind of like still a little bit scorched, kind of flapping, kind of haphazardly, kind of swoops down at Aelin, miscalculates its dive, smacks into the rock, and with a squawk, kind of just like tumbles down to the bottom of the canyon and dies.
That one counts as mine.
I rolled a nat 1 on a dive bomb. He's got 1 hit point left. Fuck, he's dead.
I did that.
Damn it.
I did that.
I did this.
Oh, this one can't fly by, but it can make it to you, Aelin. So it'll
Not a
swoop up to it, you,
Good.
and peck
Damn
at
it.
your eyes.
Good.
Nope. Baz, finally, after
Oh,
long
wow.
last, it is your turn.
Okay.
Gerald
thi-
needs reach.
This guy, how high above this square?
He's like even keel with you. He swooped right past you, and
Perfect. I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna get all big and shit. Good, that's what I do.
Does that come back on?
A short rest, it sure
Ah.
does.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Right, of course. You're a freaking.
All 3 of them.
You're a fighter.
And then a fighter.
You're made for this.
I'm a fighter.
Oh, I passed him, yeah.
Doop, doop, doop. And I'm gonna take a swing with my big old sword. Doop, 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 doodle doop.
oh no. Oh god, it's alive.
Oh.
What? What?
I said it's alive. What do you do? Oh, I thought that was a 20. Teetered.
Uh,
Okay,
know
now
that-
it's dead.
You know that video?
oh,
of the
come
baseball-
on! Are you kidding me?
Yep.
You know that video of the baseball pitcher hitting that seagull for
Yeah.
a mass ball? That's what I
Randy-
imagine. Just, and the wings are left in the air.
I'll turn towards the. Yeah. It's got. I bet it's got to leave my space to do a flyby, fucker. Yeah.
Guess we'll find out. Is that it?
That's it.
Woo! Jonah! Get him!
I attack this guy. I assume he's. I don't get advantage. He's probably still up, like even kill with
Yeah,
me.
he's like about 10 feet higher than you. You're talking this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's about 10 feet higher than you.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
No.
no.
Come on,
I'll go
Bean.
to the side of the rock. Yeah, that's the turn.
Gerald punches Aelin in the back of the head.
No!
He'll,
No,
go, over,
not
he'll
me.
go over to this one that he can reach easily because it's being pulled down to the ground and punch it.
That makes sense. Gerald.
Miss.
Ah! Gerald never misses!
Gerald, you bad boy.
I'm gonna throw you off this cliff.
Self-destruct.
Good,
motherfucker.
Gerald.
I can end you, Gerald.
Aelin, it's your turn.
You see all these rocks around me? They're all waiting to come and blow up.
I don't even have to
Right.
throw him off the cliff. I can just tell him to walk off the cliff.
Oh god, it's so dark.
This whole time has been inhabited by like some kind soul. Anyways,
The The pteranodon that's in front of me, I can reach, right? It's just,
Yeah,
there.
plus you got arms, so yeah, you can definitely.
Yeah.
reach him.
I'm
So I'm
nice
gonna
to Jared.
Swing out with the rain stick.
I thought you were gonna miss.
I mean, it would've been par for the
Oh,
course.
Nice.
shit! He's alive.
Oh.
How many hit points you bet he has?
I don't know.
Because that would just be in line with them
not
always
enough.
having one.
There's 16 hit.
And then this one over here. How far is he off the ground?
Which one?
Oh, you cleared it.
One to the left.
That one is like only like 10 feet up.
Great. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm going to flurry of blows. And I don't think Donaquin's seen this, but Aelin's basically punching into the air, and then the fists that are around his fists extend out and pummel into it far beyond what his normal reach would be.
Cool.
Nice.
Ooh, do I want a stunning strike? Just drop it out of the sky. Let's see. Yeah, fuck it. Stunning strike. And I can roll that.
Aw, he failed.
So it drops to the ground in front of me.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does, and it takes 3 points of damage from the fall.
Wow.
My second flurry. Oh, come on.
Wait. He might be dead. He is dead, because I didn't apply the 3 damage yet.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Worth it.
Nice.
And that was 15 feet. Hang on. Let's see. Baz is fine. Jonah's fine. Yeah, I'll just come back over here then.
Creature, so it's not like restrained or anything, right, Sean? You just pulled it, and
No.
then it...
just
Yeah.
pulled it also towards me. Yeah.
So it kind of flaps up. How does this work? Yeah, okay. It will stab at your face, Donaquin. It misses.
Does it provoke?
Nope.
Didn't
What?
think So,
Flies
What?
away. Donaquin.
as long as it attacks, it provokes no opportunity.
What
Mhm.
a piece.
It's like
Disengage.
John's character in the last campaign. As long as he attacked, he could run.
Or anybody with mobile.
Fair enough.
Okay, I will. Well, first, no.
Oh shit, what's the range on Thorn Whip? Can you still hit him with
20, and then if I move. 5, 10. Am I able to stand right there?
Yeah.
I will thorn whip it then.
Shit! I should have said no!
Oh,
It's just in range.
Oh fuck.
No.
Yay! And one thorn.
And he maxes it out!
Eclipse is back.
The Thorn Whip just like whips out and it's literally just tears one of its wings off.
Alright, inspiration to Sean. Inspiration to Sean, that was badass.
amazing. Max damage. That's so good.
I learned that move on stuff from the story on stuff of this one to max it. Yeah, that's. Actually, well, I already moved it, so that's all.
I mean, if you want to, you can move your full movement. You can attack, move, attack, or other way around. If you want to move
Yeah, I
the
just
rest
put
of
it
your
in
movement.
20 here. 5, 10. Shall move this way. 10.
What's the range on this? Nope.
Yeah, I'll move back. I'll move over towards that way also, towards the one towards Joe.
Gorthax rushes over towards Jonah and readies an action to attack a bird if it comes in within reach.
Yep.
This one attacks Baz. Critical hit.
Good lord.
Come on.
He deals 10 points of piercing damage. And
Bad's getting bullied this fight.
kind of wheels kind of in a circle to position itself for another dive bomb. Up into the air, though, so it's about 60 feet up, almost. Like 50 feet up. Archie.
Hey, that me.
I swear to God, I've crit Brad like every battle. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah. See that jerk dive bomb and Baz? That's just
A
mean.
big target.
Seems to happen a lot. I don't know. Ah,
Oh,
I got you, Baz.
all ones.
Oh.
No, it's
wow.
Nice.
well,
Yeah.
Miss Sharpshooter. Pew.
Pterodon for dinner.
Gerald. If any other ones come near me, punch it.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Attacks Jonah. Fortunately.
Sure, you wouldn't go on the other side?
Well, he just went straight line. Gorthax couldn't get far enough over. He only has 25 feet of movement.
Gorthax, you're useless. The one thing you're good.
Don't worry. If he attacked, it would have been a disadvantage anyway.
Disadvantage.
Gotta earn your keep, Gorthax. Jesus. Baz! Oh shit! Can you make it to him? No.
I mean, technically, but I can't do anything. Oh no, actually, yes.
You can
I'm gonna
action surge.
fucking run over there. I'm gonna action fucking.
This is the morning. You better hope nothing comes up tonight. In the afternoon. It's hilarious.
Hold on.
Can't believe your action surge just so you can get over to the lone Pteranodon. He's alive!
Can't believe the one rerolled into a 1. What
Oh
the-
my god.
No!
Even with an action surge, he doesn't kill the Pteranodon.
But but I'm gonna invoke the fire rune with on that first hit.
You can't wait to see if you missed to invoke it on the first hit.
Well, I forgot that I had it.
But you
Come
didn't
on,
do
let me
it.
do this.
Okay,
Let me
fine.
do it,
It
Corey.
dies.
Thank you.
It had 1 hit point.
God, so
course
many
it-
of them.
They're balanced specifically to take 2 hits.
Bonus action second one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he can do that.
Come on!
Oh,
Jesus.
Phew. You've done it. You survived this Pteranodon flock. Are they flocks? Sure. Pteranodon flock attack.
A murder.
A murder of
A
Pteranodons.
murder of turn.
A homicide of Pteranodons.
a murder.
A broasting.
Well, I'm going to go collect the body.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna collect all the ones that I can find around here.
Hey, Lynn, do you want to help?
No.
I've got all this food already.
Yeah,
I'll eat the berries.
I've got these ones. No,
No,
the berries
it's-
would probably be really good with these fucking things.
Damn it.
Ugh.
As we're collecting it, I'm going to go up to Baz and ask if we could maybe save some for tomorrow and have a special dinner.
Well, to the DM, would Baz have a sense that the meat would stay okay until tomorrow?
No, it would not. Without
Yeah,
Do you have a
in
lot
a
of
human
salt?
jungle with bugs and everything, no, it would definitely
Yeah,
be foul
I
by the
don't-
morning.
I do not have enough salt to preserve them.
Mm.
I'd say,
You don't carry 4 pounds of salt on you at all times just to cover the meat?
no, I have spices generally, but not pounds and pounds of salt. I'd say, no, probably tomorrow night would be a bit too late, but we could just have a good, nice dinner tonight.
Well, we have a nice dinner every night when you cook, but I was hoping for something special tomorrow.
What? Oh, what's special about tomorrow?
You forgot?
I remember.
Everybody clicks the calendar.
I know because I checked the calendar earlier.
Yeah, it's like, where are these 2 dots? It's somebody special's birthday, and even though they're not with us, I'm still thinking about them.
Oh.
Salida?
Whose
No.
birthday?
You haven't met him yet, Donoquin, but there's a really nice raptor that lives in the port right now, and
Raptor.
he's going to come of age tomorrow. It's going to be a full-grown raptor.
Which is very exciting.
Very.
Oh, yeah. It's Jonas Raptor.
It's Jonas Raptor.
In case that
Yeah.
wasn't clear.
His name is Chance.
Chance the Raptor.
That's the rapper. Nice. Has a good ring to it, honestly.
Yeah. I think he's going to go places.
Well, I mean, we can maybe we can find some other.
You're going to
Yeah.
bake a cake? Oh, that's so
Delicious.
great of you, Baz. I can't believe that. That's so nice. I'm going to give him a big hug and
Uh.
walk away.
Baz will try to remember to find wheat that he can mill in the flour.
Just use eggs.
And chicken eggs.
They're full of gluten.
Maybe there's some
Mayo.
bird eggs up here.
Make a
Somebody's
mayo
bird
cake.
egg.
Ooh,
Wow.
excuse me.
Baz already digging into those pteranodons.
Well,
Like
you
clockwork.
You could
yeah,
bake
can
it
you
in
guys
tinderbox.
give me a whoever's got the best, give me a survival check with advantage. Somebody can help you, I'm sure, and guidance
go for
probably
it.
to see how much you might be able to salvage from these bodies as far as edible meat.
Probably
My
Don-
survival's
I
0.
think it's Donoquin.
Is Donovan
Go
the best
for
at
it.
survival?
I think
I
me and
mean,
you
we're
are
tied.
tied. I think so. But Aelin said he didn't want to. He didn't want to do anything with them.
Okay, because either Donoquin or Aylin's wisdom is definitely going to be higher than mine.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in survival, but
You guys are both +6, is that correct?
Well, Donovan, why don't you make the roll then? Good thing you had
Nice.
advantage.
No, the 15 will be the first, not the 1, obviously.
Okay. Can you roll me? There's 8 of them. They're not very big, so I'm gonna say you guys are able to salvage from actual salvageable, not destroyed meat.
Sorry.
Bodies you could find after they tumbled down the cliffs. I'm gonna
Sorry
say
about
you
that.
guys can salvage 8 units of food from these, but they'll have to be eaten today.
no problem.
Well, that was worth it.
Totally worth it.
It's a good.
Probably anything like a chicken would probably, bird
Yeah,
meat.
yeah.
Like a rotisserie pteranodon with berry sauce.
Nice.
But yeah.
Slow-
Something with berries and
I've already got it. I've already got it.
Make them,
Already
make them
got it.
very compo.
Oh, and that actually, doing something like that out here
Yeah, do I need?
helps.
I need to use the jug tonight, right?
yeah, for
Well,
wine for this.
Aelin found lots of water.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use.
And is it a normal day today?
It was
A little bit colder.
It was a little cooler, yeah, but no rain.
No rain.
So I found enough to refill our water skins
Yeah.
because we only used 1 each, and Baz used 2.
Cool.
Cool.
Does anything bad happen the rest of the day?
However,
So, you guys continue on after taking a few moments to skin and not skin, to like, whatever, butcher, I guess is the word. Any meat that you may want. Later that afternoon,
Oh boy.
As you're still traversing the rocky terrain of the gorge, suddenly you come upon a large creature that just kind of bursts out of a small cave. Actually, a fairly large cave, just up the path ahead of you. It turns its head, squints at you with one large eye in the center of its forehead, lets out a bellowing roar as the 20-foot-tall creature holding what looks to be a tree trunk roars and charges towards you. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I got rid of the map.
Told you.
It's my fault. Thank you.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh my
I
god.
thought I can talk to it. Talk to it.
Suss out its intentions? Oh my god, stop it, map.
You could do what you got. I don't think it's happy. Saying. Since it's charging out of the.
Oh my god. Okay.
So even though this is the same quote-unquote map, it's different this time because over here on the right, this is the entrance to its cave along this rocky
Oh,
I know it looks similar, very familiar, but the terrain here is all kind of up and down and paths and stuff along these ledges.
But it's easy to get lost.
So yes, there is a possibility of multiple encounters in a single day.
cool.
And today happened to be a bad day.
Well, or a good day, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, think of all the meat we'll get from this guy.
We're over here. We used to be over there. It's totally different.
Baz is like, shouldn't have action surged.
Yep.
But you didn't know. Oops, I don't need to roll it manually. I can just roll NPC initiatives. There we go. Wow, first mate Gorthax, look at you just going to town here.
He's excited.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
He's like, oh, I'll see you.
Squints, he's like, what is it? I can't quite make out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He kind of moves over here and he's like, oh, that's a big one. And then you see a flaming lance kind of just appear in his hand.
Wow.
And he sets himself to kind of like as if he's setting towards a charge.
Why am I standing so close to him?
Liz, how is
You
your
were
initiative
navigating,
bonus
so you're in the
higher than
lead.
mine?
I know. It's just like, oh my god.
Explain it to you.
Archie, you're next. As this creature rounds the corner. This thing
I was gonna ask if I could.
if you're proficient in nature, you can identify this creature.
Absolutely not.
So-
What the hell is that thing?
Once it's your turn, if you're proficient in nature, you can make a roll.
Okay.
Where am I? There. So I'm assuming we're fighting it.
It's a big, huge cyclops with a big tree. You hit him.
I mean, it seems like it wants to fight us.
Punch it, Gerald. And then I'm gonna go up top here.
Sure, that's a double move?
No, that's 30.
Yeah.
Or
but
is it?
stairs
It's
upward?
rough terrain.
Yeah, stairs upward or
Oh, I thought it was
terrain.
just a slope. I didn't know it was like a hill. Yeah, no, I'll double move then. I
To
don't
the
want to
top?
be on the same.
There's another one up top. No, just kidding.
Another one.
And another one.
That's me then.
Aelin, your sister ran off like a coward. What do you do? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
joking. I'm just joking, Liz. I'm sorry. Aelin, it's your turn.
Yeah, no, I'm going for it.
How brave Aelin is.
I'm gonna stop in front of it, and I don't know what it is, but it looks like a giant. And in giant, I'm gonna say, we mean you no harm. We can leave. And then I will use my action to dodge.
Okay. Can you make a persuasion check?
Ooh, my
actually,
most effective ability. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Now the
Oh,
question
thank
is,
God.
does this thing speak giant?
Don't know.
Guess we'll find out. Anything else?
Nay. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just-
And my turn.
Every time I go to end of turns for somebody, lately they hit it right before I do, and then I skip my next actor's turn. So I'm like, do I click it? No. Gerald has a speed of 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as he runs over towards this one-eyed creature. What could it be? Who knows?
Whom knows?
I don't think that's correct. Jonah,
No.
do you speak
So?
giant?
Do I? No. No.
Okay. Aelin ran over and said something in a language you don't understand. What do you do?
What'd you say?
15.
Now my turn.
25 feet. Make it closer.
But you did see me, like, take a defensive stance. I didn't run in and attack.
Right, so
Be nice.
for Gerald. That's all I'm going to say. For Gerald.
Yeah,
I
Gerald's
am-
gonna get.
Going to take out a new wand that's a little bit sticky. It has like some glue going around it, and I am going to cast web in front of, basically on Gerald.
Gerald.
Okay. Wait, on Gerald?
Pretty much. Rotate. Why are you?
Ah.
You
What's
just wanted to
happening?
term it specifically to get Aelin in
Gotta
there.
make sure I
too.
get Aelin in there.
Let me try this again. Jesus. All right. Then I can move it.
Okay, you
Yeah.
should be able to.
One more to left, though, right?
No, because I only got 30 feet, so
Oh,
that's as far as I can get it.
I thought you meant, but to the left, though, so it gets Aelin.
Oh, yes.
Web.
And
So
that-
does Gerald? When do you make a save against Web?
when do you make a save? Probably now.
Is it
Or when you
probably
start your turn, or the first time you enter it, I believe.
Okay.
That starts its turn or enters them during its turn. Must make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Sounds
All right.
good.
And I will pass the turn.
The creature looks down at you, and he says, "Oh, sorry. What did you say exactly?"
We're not here to hurt you, and we can just leave.
We're not here to kill you.
Yeah.
And it kind of angrily like stomps the ground, and it says, "I only eat 2 of you." Ha ha ha. I.e., 18 wasn't good enough to dissuade hungry, angry Cyclops.
We got one.
Fair enough.
You give him.
Gorthex. He says he'll let us go.
Um,
He just wants to shake your hand.
What can he do? Okay, he can do
just
that. Okay.
put this oil on you. Don't question it.
Poor Gerald.
How smart is this thing? I need to see how smart this. Okay, yeah, okay. He doesn't seem to notice or care about the webs coating the ground there, so he just kind of stumbles over here. So he needs a save. What kind of save?
Yeah.
Is it? Were you targeted?
Dexterity, I can do it on him.
Oh, it's a dex save. Shit, I thought it was strength.
Well, it's strength to get out during his turn, but initially it's a dex.
Okay. Yeah, he like stumbles over and sticks his feet into it and just kind of like stops.
And then you can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC to break free.
Okay.
And
Otherwise
they're
he's-
flammable.
He's restrained.
He's restrained.
Okay. Nah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he will do this. Oh, wait, so Gerald, is he stuck right now?
No,
Not
because he hasn't.
technically.
He hasn't
Not
had
yet.
his turn in the webs yet.
So if the
Gerald is
creature
not
was to
restrained.
reach down to pick up this rock-like creature at its feet,
And throw it at somebody.
He would pick him up, potentially, unless there's a contested.
well, I mean, it would be contested. So
Okay.
go ahead and make a strength, acrobatics or athletics check for Gerald.
Is that a check?
It's a
Or
check.
say
It's an
it's a
opposed
check?
check.
He doesn't until
Doesn't
next
have
level. He
skills.
doesn't have, oops. Oh, I accidentally double clicked it. Either way.
Okay. Yeah, the creature just kind of like sticks his feet, and then he looks at you, Aelin, like glances at his club, tries to move his feet, then he's like reaches down and picks Gerald up, and then above his head and just kind of like spikes him down towards you. So using Gerald as
Just-
a rock.
Can Gerald get an attack of opportunity as he throws him out of his range?
Forced movement doesn't provoke.
Damn it. Well, but I guess you don't provoke it, I guess, on yourself.
Yeah. He's
He
the one
would-
moving, not the
Yeah.
Cyclops.
He does have. Oh, because you were dodging.
No,
Yeah,
well,
and he's restrained.
Yeah. So he like kind of clumsily throws Gerald at you.
How should Gerald take
He
some
misses.
damage?
He misses you. Also, he's only got one eye, so his depth perception is probably pretty shitty. Gerald bounces off the ground and takes
Jesus.
15 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams into the ground. Just beyond you.
Sure.
You should ask Gerald to pick up the backpack.
Baez!
You just get. I'm just gonna throw you into the gorge.
Man, I really wanted
I
to
mean, I
throw
always
Gerald
assumed
right
he
into you.
drops it like we do.
I wanted to deflect Gerald.
Bonus.
You can understand giants, so you understood all of that.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I'm doing this, I'll just say to the group, yeah, he's not backing down. We've got to fight.
Also, I would allow Baz. I think I would allow you a nature check, even though you're not proficient, because he's a giant. You might know something. The DC will be higher though than normal,
Sure.
just in case there's something about him that you.
Nope.
You don't know. He's an exotic species of giant that you've not seen before.
Okay, so that's 30. I think I went a little bit too big. That's a move. Yeah, I don't want to get in that web. So I'm going to hold my action for if he gets within range of me.
Okay.
And the action I'm holding is to attack him.
Oh yeah, I figured that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I hold my action to do nothing.
Technically, I did not specify what the action I was holding was. So.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm having an issue. Give me 1 second.
USA beat Mexico in the Gold Cup final.
Nice. They have that during the same time as the Olympics?
Sure.
Is there no crossover between players?
Well, USA and Mexico aren't in the Olympics. In soccer, anyway.
They're not?
No.
There's
Also-
no men's team in the soccer?
There are. There's not in it.
It also wouldn't normally be in 2021.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fair.
go.
But even still, the Olympics and
You're,
like the,
you're
and
muted,
the,
John.
then the Euros would happen in this time.
I need to figure out how to do a 20-foot radius centered at a point inside that corner where I'm not hitting Aelin. But it can go
So
on.
where the web is?
Is that exactly the same thing where the web is?
Yep.
20 by 20?
20 foot.
20-foot
Wait,
radius
20
here.
foot radius?
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius
That's
centered
bigger.
at a point.
On a point. so
Okay,
you
well,
can
just
push
I want
it
to move it back, so none of that.
There you go.
There.
So it would be stuff there. I am casting on stuff spiky growth there, Corey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Nice.
using. And that concentrating on stuff up to 10 minutes. And yeah, so like I say, in the area and so like that becomes difficult terrain for the duration of stuff. It's camouflaged, so unless it can see it, like I say, it looks natural. I mentioned it in like I try to mention it and stuff to Baz and Aelin and stuff like that, and everybody else of what I'm doing without like saying. I don't know, like I guess I don't know if the Cyclops can. Actually, let me do a nature check to see what I know about the Cyclops. My turn.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know it's a Cyclops.
Yeah.
B, you are aware that Cyclopses are one of the very few giant species that are native to Chult. Most giants don't exist in Chult at all. So these are very rare creatures in Chult. They're always solitary. They don't travel in tribes, and they're very territorial.
Okay.
You know, it's a giant as far as a type. You know they have poor depth perception, but you don't know exactly what that translates to mechanically because you didn't roll quite high enough. You do know they're very strong and very tough, and they typically speak giant. You're not aware of any Cyclopses that can speak other languages, like even common is you don't believe is quote unquote common amongst the Cyclops kind.
Okay. Would I know casting this? If I cast this on something where Aelin is on stuff right now, if I tell him to move back on his turn, does that count on stuff as him moving into it or anything?
Depends exactly how spike growth is worded. Does it say the first time it starts its turn?
It says every comes to when a creature moves into or within the area.
If I'm moving within the area, that would be.
Yeah, but you're moving out of it, and so
Yeah, if you're on the edge and you move out, you won't take damage.
Okay, so what
It's
I'm
just
going to do
if you
then.
move like sideways or you enter it, you will.
Okay, I am going to tell on stuff like that. I'm going to cast it on stuff where Aelin is, and I'm going to tell Aelin on stuff on his turn on stuff to back up.
So like
One.
right there.
Do I know, Corey, if the Cyclops on stuff would understand if I was like telling them on stuff about spike growth because they've never seen me do it before? Do I think he's intelligent? No?
Like I said, you're pretty sure they only speak giant and don't understand the common tongue. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I'd be telling him and stuff like that what I'm casting and what it does and stuff like that, and that it'll take more damage on stuff the farther that it moves towards it. So I let him know on stuff that it's not harmful for him as long as he doesn't move towards the Cyclops because he moves away and stuff like that. Unless the Cyclops come to us, it'll take more and more damage.
Okay.
And that's what I'll do. And any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against the spell's save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, this actually never mind. Nope, that's fine. That's what I do.
Teehee.
Teehee. Gorthax, I don't speak common. No, I'm just kidding. God, he's.
I don't listen to turtles.
Fine, run in. Stupid idiot.
He moves up, and having heard that about the spikes and seeing the webs and this creature, and not being able to go any further because he's a dwarf with a very short moving speed, he sets himself, readies an attack should something come next to him. Archie.
Hey, that's me. Okay. Archie's gonna just reach up into her hat and scoop up her little familiar and just be like, okay, buddy, we talked about this. Let's do it. She's going to touch her familiar and cast self-destruct. And she's gonna whisper in his little ear, And then my little bird Al is going to fly behind the Cyclops and release the explosion. So it shouldn't hit anybody else. And yeah, so basically you just see my little bird start crackling with lightning, and then he goes pew and zips off. It's a little baby owl. It's like a tiny little pygmy owl. It zips off behind him, and then lightning just explodes,
annihilating the bird.
It might survive.
It won't. It has 1 hit point.
It literally can't survive. Okay, so it's a dex save, which I will roll.
It's okay.
It fails because it's stuck in the web.
Has so it. I don't know why there's 2 damage things of lightning, but it
Does it roll 2 dice?
Oh no, it rolls 6 dice.
Oh.
6d6. That was
The Cyclops
not a
kind
great roll.
of doesn't really pay it any mind until it gets behind its head and goes, and it's like, argh!
Oh, John's back. I just realized John was frozen because his character dropped, and you were frozen like mid-drink. It was a great pose.
Yeah, I should screen capped it. Look at the VOD.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, very nice. And then she's gonna yell down. I just be like, Gerald, just stick by Aelin and help him.
Good job, Corey. I like it.
Thanks.
Everybody drink now.
And
Man,
neutral.
boy, oh boy, what can I do?
Oh, sorry, I didn't accept that move.
Well, I'm gonna step out of the spiky ground.
If you go there, you can reach him with your fists, but you'd have to activate them.
Yeah, but I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can reach me.
Given how big he is and how long that tree trunk is, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna say, oh, he wants to eat 2 of us, and
Only
then
2?
yeah, I think I bargained him down to that. I'm not sure.
Well, if things go bad, I guess we.
And then I'm gonna use my action to dodge, and I'm just gonna say, if anybody has any ideas, I'm kind of limited.
Gerald. Wait, what? He runs in?
So I said stick by Aelin and help him. So can I take the help action
Not
if there
from
isn't
range.
an enemy?
No.
Not from range. Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's not like if it comes into range, so he would just hold his attack then.
Okay.
If he can't do, he'll help him in that way.
You reshare the map.
Oh, yes. For some reason it shows Vaz has been shared twice on this map.
All right, I'm going to take out a new wand.
How many wands
This
do you
one is
have?
going-
Sorry, Karen.
A whole bunch. I'm a youth wand salesman, technically. I've been doing good business. That has a lot of like little vials and stuff attached to it with some green liquid, sort of bubbling and boiling. And I'm going to shoot an arrow of acid at it.
Cool.
Oh, it should be an advantage.
Because
Oh,
it's
you didn't target it.
Oh, that's why.
16
Well, I'm not
will
going
hit
to target
anyways.
him. Well, I'll see if it just crit.
Oh, fair enough. There.
Yes, it did.
Always worth rolling anyways. Yep.
So because you didn't target him with it, you'll have to hold down shift for it to do the crit, right?
That's correct. Jesus.
Boom!
24 points of acid damage. Holy shitballs.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm going to take 2d4 plus 4 more on the end of its turn.
Yeah, burns
And
over
then
time.
I'm going to run away from the melee people and be like this. And go up here.
Come hang out with me, Jonah.
Keeps sizzling. So does he take damage if he doesn't move, Sean?
No. No,
Okay.
he has to move like that on stuff. He takes damage on stuff for every 5 feet that he does.
Wait, is it a save or a check to break out?
It's an action. It's an action to do a strength.
Probably a strength check.
Yeah, it's a
Should be like an opposed.
strength check against my spell save DC, which is 15.
Which is 50. Okay.
15 DC, yeah.
How does it work if he tears himself free and then doesn't move out of it? Does he get restuck again?
I don't.
Oh my god.
I don't think so. I think if he moves out and then back in, but I think as long as he...
No, once he breaks free, I don't think the spell has an effect on him anymore.
Oh, okay.
As long as it remains in the web or until it breaks free.
Until, yeah, or as long as
Nope.
it remains in the web.
Spells and abilities for which the target becomes immune to the effects of one way or another always explicitly state so. So because it never says that he can't
does,
be restrained again.
But it does say...
Yeah. The creature is restrained as long as it remains in the web or until it breaks free.
Yeah.
That's just the restrained condition, though.
Sure.
And then it can get restrained again. The spell would say it cannot be restrained
Oh, I see what you're saying.
again if that was the possibility.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would have to move out, like, backwards.
Yeah, it's not explicitly said, but it's
Sure.
implied because other spells say you.
That's
you
not
then
how it works
are
in Baldur's
immune to the
Gate 3,
effect.
so...
What does spike growth do? How much damage does it take? Is it auto damage or
Automatic damage and stuff like that every 5 feet that he moves.
how much does he take per 5 feet?
Oh, how interesting. Don't metagame. No, I was kidding. 2x4.
2d4 per 5 feet?
Per 5 feet that he moves.
Okay. So this is what he does on his turn. He heaves his leg and tears free of the web. Stomps over this way and climbs up here.
Wow! So how much did he move? How many?
He went so 1, 2,
5, 10.
10.
What do you have
So
done?
it's just 4d4. Right?
Like, I guess, does it count if half of him is
No.
out and half of him is... Okay.
No. Otherwise, large creatures against AoE effects on the ground would take like triple, quadruple damage and just die.
Hey man, I'm
So
just
he moved through 2 squares before climbing out and up the top there. So
2 squares?
So he would take 4d4 damage, right?
Yeah, okay.
And
I
that was-
didn't do that much damage to it. And it wasn't even me, it was the lightning bird.
takes 9 points of damage.
Never even seen that bird before.
I've never seen that bird before in my life. Sorry.
But that does take his entire turn to do. Baz.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, it's technically in that square. I was kind of midway between squares.
Fuck.
Hmm.
I had to move 10 feet forward, didn't I?
Yeah, so Liz, from up there, you can kind of see its head, and you see it kind of go, "Roar," and then just stomp over, and just with pretty easily, like as easy as you guys would hop like a waist high fence, it just kind of like hops up there.
Yeah, I'm double moving, running around, going up the ramp. And
Oh,
then-
okay.
Oh, running! Oh, okay. I'm like, that you're climbing up the wall. I mean, you could try,
Yeah.
but either way.
Yeah.
You're pretty big.
One way is possibility
Well, yeah,
of you failing. The other way, you make it.
I was trying to figure out if it was possible for me to get up there in one move if I climbed, but I don't think it's possible.
No,
so-
it's still difficult.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that it's difficult. It's just that it's too far. Well, hold the phone. I would take an action. Right? Do that. So never mind. Yeah. Do I have a bonus?
Did you take into account the stairs or difficult terrain?
Well, okay, so it would have taken me 30 feet to get to the base of the stairs, and then, so, like...
Yeah, you'd make it to here, right?
I think I make it to there?
Isn't that where you go? Because you started here.
I was, yeah, there.
So,
That,
1,
so...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is one move.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1, 2, 3... Sorry. I'm miscounting, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets you right here on top of Jonah, essentially. And then 1, 2, 3.
Couldn't I go...
The stairs are difficult.
I feel like I could, yeah, I could end there, please.
Are they difficult for somebody of his size?
Oh yeah, so from here, instead of going... Yeah, you could end there like that, sure, yeah.
I'm
They're
pretty
still
sure that
difficult,
I could go 5 more feet, I think.
What is your speed?
30.
So 30, so 5...
5, 10...
10... And gets you to there,
15,
so
20.
5 more feet is only 1 more square over.
Okay. Alright.
Because it's all difficult.
No, yeah, okay. Alright, that's fair. All good.
It's 3 things of difficult? That top line is difficult too?
Yeah.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, yeah. Are you done?
Yep. Sorry. Oh.
Donaquin!
I'm going to
His feet are bleeding.
Tentacle whip him back
burning.
down!
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, bastard!
Is it
Don't
still
go-
30 there? Okay,
Wait.
I am going to move into there knowing it.
Okay, because you're not immune to your own spikes, right?
Nope. I take 3 damage.
bad.
Is it concentration?
It is concentration.
You'll need to make a con save then. DC 10, because that's the minimum.
Oops, I don't know why I had advantage.
Just re-roll without advantage.
Oh, he's still restrained. You need to.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I remove that?
I'll take it off. I got it.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you for reminding me though. Yeah. So you maintain your concentration as you step on the spikes.
Yeah, that's 7 of the spikes. I'm going to use my inspiration to concentrate on stuff on my Thorn Whip attack on stuff on the Cyclops.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
Nope, why did it do that? I attacked again for some reason instead of... I don't know if that's gonna...
Oh, it'll
Yeah,
mess up the
it'll
crit.
mess
You
up
have to
the
hold
damage.
shift.
Just hold shift into it?
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
shift and do the damage. And it'll mess up the crit.
Oh.
And that will grab him and pull him 10 feet towards me.
You can't. He's too big.
Why?
Thorn Whip says if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature. This thing's huge,
Oh,
so he's too big to be pulled, unfortunately.
well, that just did... That was dumb then.
That would have been so cool.
Even with a crit?
Okay.
Pretty cool. Alright.
It's tooth whips instead of 1.
Anything else?
No.
Move out.
Oh boy.
First mate, can he? Yeah, he can. He goes to the base, kind of looking up, and then extends his hands, and he shoots out like a spray of fire. Actually, he doesn't need to move over there. Oh my god, he could have done that. I'm sorry, guys. He's not as useless as he seems.
Gorthax!
He can. I thought it was just a 15-foot cone. He can also spray the fire in a 30-foot line. So he could have been using it in the other. Anyways, it's a dex save,
Hi,
Yeah.
sweetie.
which the Cyclops fails. So he takes 13 points of fire damage as Gorthax fires a stream of flame at him. Can he do that as much as he wants? No. Okay. So, knowing that he might not be able to do that again, he will also move over next to Jonah here to try to get his way up there. Archie.
Oh, that's me. I'm going to disengage and run. 10, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, and you're disengaging. Okay.
I am disengaging.
Takes off down the stairs.
I don't fucking know, Gerald. If he comes back down, punch him.
Aelin.
Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oops. Fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 60, 70, 80. That was my... Yeah, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to patient defense.
Yep.
And say, come on, eat me.
Alright. Gerald? So you told him to...
Punch him if he comes back down, so he's holding his attack. Maybe he'll try and sneak around Baz. I don't know.
Alright. I'm just gonna quickly check one of my class features. Okay. I am going to catapult that acid vial that I've been working on so long at this giant.
Alright.
I am going to use one of my inspirations to make it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
So I need to click the advantage button or the disadvantage button?
I think if I've got disadvantage clicked, so I think that'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's what it needs to be.
And make sure I'm targeting the Cyclops and spell save. Yep.
That's a fail. Drop
So
to
he's
18.
going to take 3d8 damage.
Oof,
Oh.
6.
Oh.
Good
Not
lord.
bad. Great. And then the acid vial does 2d6. It doesn't have anything on that thing. Plus my ability. Whenever you cast a spell, you get a +4 bonus to one of the damages rolled that deals poison damage. Probably not in this case.
That deals poison damage?
Right. So if I cast a spell that deals poison damage, I get to add my intelligence modifier.
But acid is acid damage.
Or I'm sorry, or acid damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was saying wrong.
Yeah, does
you
it count
cast
because it's
spell-
the
No.
vial?
Because it's not the spell doing the damage, it's
Yeah.
just the... Yeah.
It's the implement.
6.
No, let me love you.
Unless he has like 4 hit points left, then let's just do it. Okay. Then I will run away. 10, 15, 25.
Is he still taking acid arrow damage? No, that's over.
No, I deleted it. It should only be 1 round.
That's what I thought, yeah. The creature, having been whipped harshly in the back and shot with fire and then shot with an acid thing, turns and with a roar leaps down here.
Damn it!
Punch him.
I'm gonna make
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
Get him,
a,
Gerald.
actually with his size 20 feet. Yeah, he doesn't need to make a check to just land. So Gerald, yes, gets to punch him.
Yay, get punch him, Gerald.
Hits him.
Yay, go Gerald.
The Cyclops dies.
With 2 damage. 5 damage. Good job, Gerald.
He lands and, with a thrashing scream, swings at Donnaquin.
Not Gerald?
Nope. Dealing 20 points of bludgeoning damage before turning his attention back to Gorthax, who hit him with the fire, and with a scream swings at him as well. The hit.
Yep. Oh boy.
For 21 points of damage, which hits him, and Gorthax just crumples, unmoving on the ground. And he's just like, Baz.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Going downhill is not difficult terrain though.
Oh, it's not?
That's good.
Going down?
Okay.
No, just going upstairs is.
As my reaction
Then I could have moved further.
at the end of his turn, which is just a second ago,
Okay.
I'm going to invoke the stone rune.
Okay.
I have to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
That fails.
Yes.
He is. Oh, I should target him. He is incapacitated.
Okay.
I'm double checking, but I don't think that damage breaks it. Yeah, it just repeats its save at the end of its turn. So he's incapacitated until the end of its turn. And I'm gonna beat on him. Oh,
Shouldn't you have, or no?
what?
Nope.
Incapacitated doesn't give advantage. Guess.
It does not.
Nice. Get him. Get him, Bears.
Alright. Yeah, look. He's gonna be out for a little while, but he's mighty dangerous, and if someone can heal Gorthax. Let's see.
Donnaquin. You're muted. Just in case.
Yeah, like I said, he's incapacitated, so he can't take attacks of opportunity, can he?
Correct.
And he's so large that I could probably just run right through under his legs.
Probably.
Don't look up.
Oh. What is going on? Okay, yeah.
You. So I will run under his legs and stuff over towards Gorthax, seeing that stuff that he got walloped. And I will. As a bonus action, I will use my spirit totem of a unicorn.
What does that
What
do?
we use to do that. Second, I need to find. It's a 30-foot radius. I will just
Let's see.
basically it'll just be a big circle on stuff around. Like me, who else is damaged? Anything like that?
Baz,
Jonah.
still hurt. Yeah.
How many people can I get in here? I can get Baz, I can get Oric, I can get Jonah. 30-foot radius is really big, isn't it? So
Me and Aylin are the ones who are injured. I just unmuted.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you can get Jonah and Baz in it, it'll get the two of you in the middle, and that's everybody who's injured. Did Sean just cut out for everybody else?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing him. He's...
Hey, you're not muted. You're just not coming through for some reason.
Sean.
It might be doing the thing for him that it does for me. Sometimes. Try to just disconnect from the call and then join again.
Yeah.
Like in Discord, just
Portal.
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I go there and I'll start to cast my spirit totem, also the unicorn. It'll be a 30-foot radius. And then from there, I will cast Cure Light Wounds on what's his pickle on Gorthax.
Mm-hmm.
What I will do, since I'm nice and close, I think I'm targeting him. Yes, I am. So.
But he's up.
So heal him. And now Jonah, what you got, Baz, I think, let me see on everybody. Where is it? Yeah, I'll do Jonah, Baz, me, and so like that. Anybody in the aura, and so like that, they gain 5 hit points.
Very nice.
Everybody else within that aura, and so like that. After I cast a healing spell on, so also gains healing also up to my level.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool.
Are you guys healing?
We did, yep.
All of you did? Okay.
Oh, I didn't do it. You want me to just do ourselves?
Yeah, I didn't get healed.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't know how to target everybody on stuff to do that.
That's okay.
I don't have like a button thing set up on stuff yet
Oh, okay.
to do that on stuff to figure out
Just
how to do
change
it.
it on
It doesn't
your-
cast another spell. It just adds more hit points and stuff like that.
If you
gain
just
hit
change
points.
it on your main character sheet under your
Yeah.
wounded.
Wounds.
Okay. Excellent.
30 feet. Would that reach what you got too? What's his name?
Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald can't be healed by
He can't
normal.
be healed that way. Okay.
No.
They eat rocks.
He's gotta eat rocks.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
But I appreciate the sentiment.
I tried to heal him, not knowing on stuff that it doesn't do that, and I think I've healed him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And that was my spirit totem.
Gorthax.
It looked like a unicorn.
That's awesome.
Eyes flutter open, kind of like looks up. He's like, "What? Did I just get hit by a tree?" And kind of like pushes himself
Again.
to his feet.
Again, a big piece of wood again.
And then he turns and is like, "You son of a bitch." And he walks over and stabs him with his fire lance with disadvantage because the sun's in his eyes.
Non-lethally.
He hits him anyways. Jesus, that does a lot of fucking damage. Does 16 points of damage as he pierces him with a fire lance. He only gets 1 attack though. I guess that balances it. Archie.
I hate him. I hate it.
He jumps back up.
Stop following me. God. I'm just gonna throw a firebolt as I go. And yep. I'm distracted from running. Yeah. Punch him, Gerald. Non-lethal.
Aelin.
Here's what I would like to do. I would like to jump off and land on his back.
Oh.
Okay.
Monk. You want to do dope monk shit.
Yeah. So I definitely got the movement for it. What do I need to do to make this happen, Gory?
Let's do an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you.
Acrobatics, yeah.
You can make it.
I should have used inspiration. Fuck.
Whee! You did it.
Yay!
Only because he's incapacitated. If he was moving around.
Yeah. And so as I'm like falling through the air, I'm just gonna bring the rain stick over my head and slam it down on him. And I will attempt to make it non-lethal. Oh yeah, definitely non-lethal. Followed up with a second one. Yeah, great.
Oh.
Looking real good up here. And then I'm gonna bonus action flurry blows, just like arms wrapped around his neck, just trying to pummel him over and over.
There you go.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but still non-lethal on these. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Yay! Gotta update the score.
So I I hit him with the stick, and then I'm choking him out.
I see that happen. Like, now that was an Eclipsean move.
Nice.
Yeah. Sleeper hold. Shh, just go sleep.
Aelin, give me one more dexterity check as the thing falls, just to kind of get off of him and not just be crushed or fall.
He tumbles down the cliff and falls to its death.
As Gerald punches them.
A dexterity save? Or check?
Check.
Acrobatics? Or just
Sure,
dexterity?
acrobatics is fine too.
Okay. Ugh.
Yeah. He crumbles to the ground.
Gerald.
Gerald punches him.
He sure does.
Oh no.
Gerald!
He missed!
You distracted him with his name.
He's like,
Gerald,
he's
no.
like, you did it.
I don't think I killed him, but I don't know how long he's gonna be out for. Maybe
Wait, does anybody have some rope?
I don't think we have any rope.
That's a lot of rope.
Only if we had a lot of rope. Quick, I'm gonna dash next to him and ask people for rope so we can tie him up.
Isn't he just gonna break out with his strength from normal rope?
Yeah, unfortunately, Jonah, I think something a bit more strong than rope is going to be needed to restrain this.
But if you do want rope, it's mostly strapped to Gerald. 5 things of rope are strapped to Gerald. But
Do we have anything stronger?
I know.
I mean, I think you would need like chain, something.
Do we have chain?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sean,
I got it.
You do anything?
Before everybody else ends up moving out, I am going to cast. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds also, I think, on myself, and that's so that I can still get Jonah and Baz also.
Oh, nice.
Donnaquin, is it still bad to move over that way?
Am I able to? When can I stop? Can I choose to stop
You
it?
can.
If
You
it's
can
concentration, you can drop it at
It's a
any time.
concentration also, so yeah, like I was saying, as soon as I see the Cyclops down also, then, which was yeah, that would say also, then I'm dropping also the spiky growth.
How long does it last?
10 minutes, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was it'd be like an hour. We could just put him in there. What's up?
just set him in there.
He wakes up and then just dies.
Oh,
Jonah.
so you're cure light woundsing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the.
No, not near the giant.
I can
You
choose
can
not.
choose not to.
Okay, so then what's your? Then Jonah and Zon stuff get 5 more hit points on it.
Can I hit
Thank you,
Gorthax?
And as far as I know, Gerald and stuff also gets 5 more.
Gerald, to me.
Do you want to hit Gorthax with that too?
Yes, stuff he would get as well. Actually, I would actually probably cast on. Too late. I would cast.
Just climb over him, Gerald.
But yeah, that's all.
No!
Gorthax takes his lance right in its forehead. He's like,
Oh,
there,
Gorthax.
now we don't need fucking rope, let's go.
Gorthax!
Hey,
We
Gorthax.
saved you? And this is how you repay us?
He's like,
Yeah,
he's like, that thing hit me with a fucking tree, I'm done with it.
well, we could just walk away.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and have it follow us? No thanks.
Gorthax. I think we need to talk.
He's like, go ahead.
Oh no, like later tonight. We gotta move.
Well,
Well, if it's dead, do we want to see if
Uh.
there's anything interesting in its cave?
Sure.
Yeah.
Baz, you're so big.
We don't need to go in initiative order. Only reason I was going in initiative order is because I was going to see how long it took Gorthax before what you guys did before his turn came around. Because he was not waiting. He's just like, he literally got one shot by this thing with a tree trunk. He's pissed off.
Gorthax.
It's okay, guys. It was just.
How much hit points does he have left? Are we near a cliff?
Wow, Jonah.
So you want to save a Cyclops, but you're
If you-
willing to kill
you
a guy that you saved that you knew?
You
can't
attack
roll.
the Cyclops that we just non-lethally put down, I'll kill you.
I mean, I just got myself 10 points, so I can afford to lose a couple.
I got some leeway here now.
Gorthax,
I would
negative
like
1.
-1. Yeah, what does the Cyclops have in his cave? I bet he has something good.
Bunch of bullshit.
Maybe. But maybe he's got some rations. I don't know.
Zendala.
How amazing.
He's got Zendala.
I want to come across a corpse out here somewhere. I'm just saying.
Oh no, she's gonna be the big baddie.
Yeah, she's probably gone back to port and like badmouthed us to everybody.
Yeah, right. There's gonna be wanted posters on the front case.
Doing a whisper
See.
campaign.
I'm just glad we made friends with the Utepka before we left. Just saying.
Yeah, they
We
might
got
be
contacts. What?
there. We get back and it's all flaming fist.
We're gone
There we
long
go.
enough. And not
Searching the
intervening.
Cyclops' cave. Holy shit, this is a nested table? Holy shit, what is happening?
It just keeps going.
11 ancient dragons.
No!
What is going on?
No, stop!
Okay,
Oh,
calm
Oh,
down.
there we go.
Right,
It finally...
holy shit. Okay, let me
Yeah.
process this. One sec.
No!
Amazing.
Secretly, Corey has a phobia of dice.
Okay.
Every time there's dice rolling, he just goes, "Oh," but he puts up with it because he likes D&D. But that just
It was too much. It was too much.
Only there was a way to play without dice.
All right, okay, here we go. So you find in his cave, because he's a Cyclops and he's apparently he likes shiny objects.
Cool.
You find a small pile of shit. There's a lot of like garbage and broken shit and like bones and stuff, but there is some shiny items that he seems to have like put aside. What he has got use for it, maybe he just likes because they're pretty. But there's a copper chalice with silver filigree. There is a silver ewer.
A silver
Ewer?
ear?
Ewer?
Ear.
Ewer?
Eeyore.
Ewer?
It's a little figure of Eeyore.
It's a silver ewer. I don't know how else to say it. Ewer.
E-W-E-R.
E-W-E-R. Ewer.
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 Okay.
Ewer.
He also has some coinage. Oh God, let me.
Oh,
add
it's
this
a
up.
it's a pouring jug.
Pitcher.
It's a pitcher.
He has 60
Why
gold.
I can't just say pitcher?
He has 60 gold pieces, 120 silver pieces, 18 electrum pieces, 12 platinum pieces, 56 copper pieces, and 12 OMP.
That should say 14 OMP because there's 2 left in there.
14 OMP.
It couldn't split, so we just left it in.
No magical loot, but that's what I rolled up in his hoard.
Yeah.
The chalice is worth about 25 gold, and the ewer is worth about the same. So, not bad, I mean, I guess.
Sure.
Who wants to hold on to the cups? Apparently he likes like picture in cups. They're little. He plays them with like little dolls.
He has a little tea party with the bones.
Actually, I kind of like that. Little bones like set up around a little table with a little picture.
See? Look at him.
He wasn't gonna eat us. He was gonna eat with us.
Oh, simple
My giant's so
misunderstood.
rusty.
Is there like 2
Uh,
empty places?
Yeah. There's a book. It says how to serve man, but there's dust on it. How to serve dinner. Oh, format. How to serve man for dinner? What? No. Anyways, who wants to carry those cups? I mean, they're only like 0.1 of a pound.
I'll throw them in my backpack. Fine, sure.
Excellent. There's
it
some
does
random
too,
battles
as
aren't
we
all
get
bad.
The fancy eating implements.
True. Yeah.
Makes sense. Hey, is there any cake making materials around? Like in his stores or anything?
Flour.
Flour, eggs.
It looks like he's the kind of guy who chews on bones just raw.
Bone meal.
Bone marrow.
Gorthax, make a Constitution save. All right, Corey, I will. He succeeds. He is not injured from that. Okay.
Not yet.
Jeepers.
All right.
I would like to mend Gerald
Okay.
before we leave. It only takes a couple minutes to heal him up.
Sure.
Thank you. I mean, I think we came out of that pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Not bad.
Donaquin, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
that
That
totem thing was
that horse with a spike on its head?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jonah with the web and the
Yeah.
spiky ground. It's a shame it kept fucking running around everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have survived. It's as night falls in this mountain pass. Is there anything we didn't? I just want to make sure that we resolved the day fully.
I think so.
Is there anything we didn't, like, as far as like supplies or anything that you need to get done?
It was light rain. No rain today. Light rain.
No rain.
No rain.
No
So we
rain,
need
but
to
you found 9 water.
But we need to use bug stuff.
I did that in the
But
morning.
we're good on food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Getting some lag. You guys getting lag?
No.
Not
Yes.
a little bit.
There it is.
There we go. Stop. Stop. Okay. You guys are bedding down for the night?
Nope. I'm cooking dinner for everybody.
Well, as
Special,
you're
fancy dinner.
as you're making camp and cooking, are you cooking like Pteranodon steaks and shit?
I am going to make a fancy feast.
That's a cat food.
I'm going to make a fancy feast of herb roasted pterodon with berry wine compote. And I'll try and marinate the the pterodon as much as possible with the berry juices. You know, hopefully the acidity will help break down those fibers. Really make use of the berries as much as possible.
Yeah, I think they really pulled the dish together. Elevated it in a way that nobody else really could have.
Really, I mean, if it wasn't for the berries, I mean, would we be doing anything?
Would this be anything?
Yeah.
Would we even be eating food at all? I don't know.
Well, the delicious smell of crackling Pteranodon meat.
Chance, no.
Fills the air with the cooking berries as you're eating. Oh, it's so delicious. And that's when you notice that this delicious smell has attracted apparently some predators. Because as night falls, yes, it's a third encounter.
Did we get a
immediately?
No, you did not get a rest. Not yet.
Gorthax. We haven't had a conversation yet, Gorthax.
I just need to check one thing. What is nobody was defended today?
Nope.
One more day and we get a long rest.
Well, we gotta scout for that.
Just so, FYI, as you guys are like eat.
After a week?
Nope, you gotta find a safe spot to bed down. It's one of the it's one of the scouting things you can scout for.
Then who cares if it's been a week? Because
you can only do it after 7 days. After 7 days, you're eligible to find one and rest. It's not a matter of just finding one. It's yeah. So as you guys are digging into dinner and enjoying it, suddenly there's a screech and some raptor-sized bipedal dinosaurs burst forth from the bush, seemingly surrounding your camp. Nobody noticed them. Everybody will be surprised, but we'll pick up next session there.
That's fair.
Cool.
Gorthax just mutters as he looks up from his plate. Clever girls.
Damn it, I was gonna say that.
Shut up, Gorthax.
Damn it, Gorthax, that was my line. This guy's the worst.
Yeah, we don't have time for another battle. It's already 22, so we will pick up there next time. So we'll end a little bit early, but yeah, God, after so many days of just mundane, not really danger battles, and you come across a dead body, some explorers, whatever. The one day you guys decide to not have a defender, and when the scouting, I'm sorry, Baz, you rolled an 8. So you had no defenses, essentially. And I legitimately rolled those 3 encounters.
That's fine.
I can't
I'm
believe
sure
it.
we've been watching stuff like that on stuff in a lot of the travels on stuff before anyway.
The Cyclops, I didn't even know he was on that table. I was like, a Cyclops! Oh, okay, how powerful are these? Okay, they'll be fine. Cyclops isn't as dangerous as a Frost Giant, so...
Oh.
I figured you'd be fine. You took out a Frost Giant, you can take a Cyclops.
Yeah.
Did the Cyclops look like Baz?
Did he look like Baz?
That's where the origination of that myth comes from. Is supposedly elephant skulls. They mistook where the trunk went for where a giant eye.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Supposedly.
I could see it.
You find a big ass skull with a hole in the center? Yeah, what else are you gonna
do? Or Cyclops was just real, and they that's where the myth comes from, is because they just saw it.
Yeah, I've never even looked at an elephant skull, and I can 100% see how people would be like, yeah, that's a giant eye in the middle of a giant fucking head.
Wow. That scares me. I'm gonna have nightmares now. Thanks, guys. All those dice
Speaking of
rolls.
nightmares,
Um,
when I was looking up, can you get stuck in web? Can you get restrained or stuck in web more than once? Google autocomplete gave me, can you get stuck in a lucid dream?
Cool.
the answer is yes. Oh crap! You guys left before I could have signed the. I wanted to double check the inspirations you guys handed out because I give them at the end of the session.
All right.
Oh, crap, sorry.
No, it's okay. Donna Quinn got one. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah got one.
Yeah.
I think those were the only two that were handed out, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I
I
want
think
to give one to Andre
At the
for
moment.
flying.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's do our round table. If there's further inspirations, we can hand them out. So why don't we start with John, since you're going to hand out some
Oh.
inspiration.
Yeah, to Andre for his flying leap and jumping on the giant's back. Pretty cool. No negatives, at least not that I can think of. Positives, I think guild exploration gets a little bit slower than last time, but still fine. The battles were interesting. I thought it's cool that also there might be even a little like character development between sorry guys, melee guys, and Cyclops fight. I hope that wasn't too frustrating.
No,
But
I
yeah.
mean I was fine. Except that he came after me.
You're not melee.
You're not melee.
But yeah. So
Okay. Sean?
I'd like to give inspiration to Archie, Lisa, for, like I say, the tracing and stuff of all the symbols and stuff like that, and stuff, and the main thing and stuff at the statue. I thought that was a really cool thing and stuff to be able to do. I don't know exactly how it's going to help, if it helped in the past or future, but I thought that was really neat. Yeah, like I say, positives and negatives. I don't really have any of either. Like I say, the land travel does bog it down a little bit. And that stuff, like I say, you do stuff and then it kind of bogs down. You don't seem like you're getting very far, but that's how it goes. It's okay. And yeah, other than that, I thought it was a good session on stuff with travel on stuff, little encounters and battles in the end. Good.
Andre?
Yeah, good. I agree with everybody else. It's a good session. I mean, in terms of like, I feel like we did a lot. Like, not even just in terms of we had a lot of combat, but we did a lot of travel, and like the last time we traveled this much this quickly was when we were like going back up the river. So I feel like we're definitely, even though we're going into completely uncharted territory, we're getting a lot better at just kind of rolling with it and keep on moving forward. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like none of the combats were for basically what will be like kind of seem like mundane combats. They were all really interesting, I thought. Like the Pteranodons had some just interesting mechanics that we kind of had to deal with, and like Donna was able to rope them down, and we were able to get them close enough to deal with them. And then the Cyclops running around away from the melee, and I don't know, like I think those are probably like some of the most straightforward combats we've had so far, but they all felt fun and interesting, and didn't feel like they were like super plain or anything. Yeah, it was fun.
Cool. Brad?
Yeah, it was fun. It was super exploration heavy, but yeah, it's been a while since we've had a session like that. It was fun, like without having Ryan here, we had to shift around our roles. So I think that's something that might have slowed it down a little bit, because we were like, okay, well, you do this, you do that, and then weather kind of made certain things with change it up from the normal thing. So but like Andre said, I think we're rolling with those changes in a more streamlined way than we used to. So yeah, it's fun. Good stuff.
Liz?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what everybody's already said. Like I say, it was one of the, it's been a long time since we've had a session without really a point of interest. It's been all travel.
There was a point of interest, sort of.
Well, no, I mean, like a rest, like point to point where it's only a few days, 3 or 4 days in between. We're coming up on 6 to 7 now. And I obviously misunderstood the rules for resting. I thought you got a long rest every week.
I kind of thought that
because like otherwise you could just be gone forever with no long rest ever, and that feels harsh. But I guess we'll see how it works. Yeah, the bridge was neat. I kind of liked the casting detect magic afterwards. I thought that was fun. Worked out pretty well. And yeah, the combats were fun. We'll see how this one goes, but yeah, it was good. No thorns.
And to be clear, Liz, for the long rest thing, it's not that we don't have to find a point of interest. We just have to. The scout has to use their role to find somewhere safe to rest for a long rest. So it could just be like, a cave or something. But
yeah.
It's just like, so we don't have to find Kir Sabal to get a long rest. We just need a scout to look for it when it's time to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I thought it was pretty good. Like, yeah, you guys rolled through a fair number of days. A lot of encounters. I thought Ataaz Muhaha was. It wasn't a big thing, right? Like it's not like a massive like point of interest with like tons of intricacies and stuff, and there's no like NPCs and there may or may not have been potential for battle there, but it was just kind of a fairly straightforward quote unquote puzzle that you guys solved, and then how do you get across? Well, when you got a flying potion, that's pretty easy. So. Which was all fine, because I didn't want you guys to spend like a whole session at Ataaz Muhaha trying to get across this bridge, right? It was kind of more of a obstacle that as part of the journey, not really a destination, like let's spend a session here. So I'm glad you guys rolled through it pretty quickly. But I thought it was pretty anyways. I do agree that it did kind of, especially at the very beginning, it felt like, I don't know, for some reason, maybe until we got into the groove of it, I felt like the first couple days of travel, there was a lot of, like, it took a while for everybody to figure out what they were going to do and then to start doing it. Like, it was just kind of like there was a lot of debate over who should do what, and then we're moving Gorthax around and who should help who, and I was just kind of like, the first day especially. Then after that, once you started rolling, I thought it was much smoother the next days. So I don't know if that was just we haven't really traveled in a while, and with Blackwind Gun it kind of messed with rolls. I get it. So yeah, that was my only. It was very minor, but I was just kind of like, why is this seeming so complicated all of a sudden? But it was good. I mean,
it's really easy when you have a dedicated navigator and everybody else can just do their things, right? So when you take an entire person away who was navigating mainly, it takes a bit.
Stuff gets shuffled around,
yeah. It was also Sean's first time doing the exploration rolls, so it makes sense that we took a bit to kind of explain it. And
yeah. I think if I had to do anything over for myself, and I think I'll do this for next session, it's just really tough because I don't know how far you're going to get and exactly where you're going to go. But I think at least for weather and stuff, I'm going to like roll up all of the weather for like the next like 100 days on just a chart. That way I'm not rolling it during what is it going to be today? I'll just know. Like, what if it's the 16th of Ches, like, I just got it listed. Because it doesn't need to be a random roll per day, right? I can do that in advance. So I think I'll do that. It's tough for me to do that with any encounters, though, because I don't know. There's so many tables and so many different things that could happen that I can't really roll in advance, because if you just deviate, I'm like, well, which one are they on? Like, I'd have to be like, well, if they're in jungle, it's this, and if they're in coast, it's this, and if they're in undead, it's this, and because I never know what hex you're actually going to go to exactly, it's
Sure.
Well, yeah.
And if we get lost, then
it throws everything out.
Yeah,
Exactly. You end up going the wrong way or whatever. Then it's just So that I'm hoping that it doesn't. I wanted to float something by you guys actually when it came to travel. I think right now it's fine, but I can definitely see it getting a little tedious. I'm just wondering, what do you guys think of? And we can think about this. I don't need an answer right away, and it may not come into play for a while. But what do you guys think of if I do roll an encounter that's essentially trivial, that we don't actually play it out, and we just kind of narrate how you get by it?
I'm fine with that.
Like, for example, if I did a roll and it was like 1 Velociraptor to see our half creature, do we really need to set up a map and do? You know what I mean? Like the Pteranodons, I was like, oh, that's okay because they can fly. They have some neat mechanics. There's like 8 of them. I'm like, okay, this could actually drain some resources. But if it was like 2 Pteranodons, like,
yeah,
you can almost just not even you can just not even tell us about it and just kind of just you know what I mean? Like you don't have to if it's trivial and stuff for you and that you don't want, you can say no. I'm just gonna veto that and stuff like that, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Just kind of like hand wave it a little bit.
Yeah.
Unless it's flying snakes.
Yeah, well, those things are deadly. We all know that. But yeah, because if it was like 2 Pteranodons, that could have been like, mid-morning, 2 Pteranodons swoop down. With little effort, you scare them off and continue on your way. Like, that's all I would need to say, right? I wouldn't need to go into it. I just don't want to, I don't want you guys being like, oh, you're just hand-waving everything, but if it literally will not drain any resources, I feel like it's the point, right?
I think doing it that way also, it kind of gives us the option to be like, okay, well, yeah, those 2 pterodons come by. I want to try and do X, Y, and Z while they're around. Like I want to try and capture them and cook them for dinner or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah, if you guys want to engage with it more, you guys can even narrate how you get through it, for all I care. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could be like, oh, hey, so you encounter X. How did you guys overcome this?
Sure.
Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
But anything that's, like, even moderately... Like, I'm talking trivial stuff, though. Like, even easy stuff, because of the way it works, that can technically, like, Baz, that one battle to the Pteranodons. Yeah, it didn't really hurt you guys that much, but you lost 20 hit points. You used a couple abilities. You used your action surge. Like, it does make a difference, even though the fight wasn't hard.
I went harder with it than I really should have, for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's a symptom of I don't think we've had it up to this point. We haven't had multiple encounters between rests often enough.
No, for sure.
Now we get them all in a day.
Yeah, I know. 6 days of travel with almost nothing, and then 3 in a day. Like, Jesus. But anyways, so I'll think about it. I guess it depends on what I roll, and if I think it'll be interesting, even if it's trivial, I might use it anyways. So we'll see. Anyways, good session overall. I think if things go as planned, you guys probably should make it to Kir Sabal. You've made a pretty good leg in this journey already, assuming you don't get lost out there. Go in the wrong direction.
So in 2 sessions, we'll make it.
In 2 sessions for sure. If you don't make it by then, I don't know where you are. You're off on the coast somewhere, exploring the Dawn Warrior Island out in there in the middle of the ocean. Anyways, let's wrap up here. We'll call it a day. So. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Magic Mythal Tomb of Annihilation. We live stream our games nearly every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time here on Twitch, and you can catch up on weekly sessions as well via YouTube. The link's below. If you enjoy spending this time, consider giving us a follow and turning on notifications. You'll see when we go live. Thank you again. Thank you to my players, and until next time. Good night, everybody.